Gonna miss you.
Hello. You may have noticed there's not just one of me.
Did we start?
We have started. So this is my brother, and we're gonna try something a little different today.
God, what just happened?
Well.
For sure.
All right, great start, huh?
For the
I didn't know what was that?
So yeah. We're watching Sierra Burgess is a Loser today.
Now, I want to clarify, I have extensive knowledge of the Avengers films and Harry Potter and anything to do with sports, and that's about it.
I got recommended this movie in the comment section. Everybody said it was a doozy.
By the way, whoever said Joe looks like the father in Coraline, don't let that die. Please keep that as a consistent trend. Phenomenal comment. Joe is an advocate for that movie now. You should review that movie.
I think the thing is, if I just review any movie, this will get a bit tedious. I feel like you have to review movies that are like
bad,
infamously bad. But if enough of the people hate the movie, I will review it. So this is what we have got today. A wrong number text sparks a virtual romance between a smart but unpopular teen and a sweet jock who thinks he's talking to a gorgeous cheerleader. I mean, that's just catfishing though, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Halfway through, it lost me, and I just I didn't even read it. I'm reading it again.
Tuning out at the
I
summary.
just sort of just went. Okay.
He thinks he's talking to someone else.
Yeah, and so not only is it a catfish, he's shallow.
Is he shallow though? Maybe that's the thing, is they're trying to gauge, you know, looks aside, are they compatible? And it's like they'll connect emotionally. When he finds out she's an unpopular teen, he might be a little upset.
I don't know. I'm already throwing up in my mouth. Let's just kind of relatable.
She needs a
Bath mat.
A bath mat, yeah.
There was no fog on the mirror there.
No.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of nitpicking that point, but like you could see yourself already. There was and now you're just smudging the
Set
mirror.
designers were just taking a smoke break.
We're stuttering a lot right now. We need to get in focus. Speak as though we practice this.
Trust me. You're seeing the final version of videos. I stutter halfway through it, and a lot of times I get very long-winded, and I'll say things like there, and I have to cut them down because it drags out a little bit. Anybody you know had any weird pets? Oh my god. There was a girl in my year who had a pet snake that she lost in her house.
When Joe was a kid, he had a lizard, and I wanted to play with said lizard, and it bit my finger, and then my mom let it out in the wild, and Joe came home from a sleepover with no pet.
Dreams are the bright creatures of poem and legend who sport on earth in the night season and melt away in the first beam of the sun.
No wonder this movie's called Sierra's a Loser. Like, what was that, Dad?
Wait, you have toothpaste on your face.
No. Okay, well, won't you sell more books if you have the one teenager who doesn't obsess over looks?
Okay. Like, obsessing over your looks, yeah, I get it. Superficial. Leaving the house with toothpaste on the side of your face? Do yourself some favors.
What do you expect people to think? Oh my god, there's no toothpaste on her face. She must really care what
she's
she
all
looks
about
like.
Deepness, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what's on the surface of things.
I wonder what life is like for rejects.
How do you define a reject? Also,
she's supposed to be a cool girl. All three of them look like they're wearing their grandmother's wardrobe.
aww.
Most of you failed so miserably you must have been using the pages as rolling paper.
Pages are too thick.
And we can discuss your innovative use of a birth control dispenser to hide the answers of yesterday's quiz. Ha, what?
Fucking roasted, my guy. She said, come at me. I've been teaching here for 30 years. I know the game.
I just know your poetry is going to outshine all the other poems in the class.
Aside from the one bully, she seems to have the approval of pretty much everybody else that she's like come across so far. Now granted, it's been her parents, her one friend, and the teacher.
I don't think her issue is so much that she doesn't have friends. I bet it's more of it's a love story, right? Like, she seems forever alone a little bit and wants to kind of date someone.
You have a mirror in front of you. Why are you on your phone trying to look at your reflection?
Move it, Frodo, before you break the mirror.
Oh.
Quasimodo.
Standing up to the bully in the first act, changing the game.
Everybody knows what's going on too. They're like,
oh shit.
This is ambitious.
What did you say?
The girl in the stall in the back.
She popped out mid-poop.
You're thinking of Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
I meant looking at you makes me want to gouge my eyes out.
I knew what you meant.
This music is heavy for this.
Also, remember back in the day when those comments used to just hit so much harder, like in the first scene at least? She didn't put up with anything.
So I guess she's like owning the fact that she's a bit of an outsider.
Well, now it makes me intrigued as to what the resolution is going to be, because usually you see the gradual growth of someone.
Yeah, like
throughout a
her
movie.
standing up to him by the end.
Growing into a scene like this. She started as a bad bitch.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do next?
I have time to waste words.
How do you do it? Who also, wouldn't that be something you send on Snapchat? Why are you sending a permanent photo of you, like, sniffing your thumb?
I guess you want my number?
Yeah, wow, just like that.
Why give the tutor girl him as like her number to him? You know?
That was a meal.
I don't know. Why would you give the tutor girl's number to him?
Because it says it in the thing.
You have to like justify these decisions behind the character. Like you can't just do shit for the sake of doing it and expect people to buy it. I don't get what the play is there.
Is he classified as a loser? He doesn't look like the typical loser in a movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Whose number was that? Sierra Burgess's. Wait, you're so bad.
Oh my god, you're so bad.
But what's the point?
Only losers hang out with losers.
So we just can't associate with people that we genuinely get along with anymore if they're depicted as losers.
Yeah. He did the move too. The chin thing.
Go, fight, win.
Okay.
I just like the casual turn. Go, fight, win. So anyways.
There's a word for that. It's called catfishing, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
I don't know if it's illegal. Is it illegal? Did I make us stupid?
Is it like fraud? I feel like it could be fraud.
Law is woefully behind technology, so I don't know if that's true.
Paused it too early.
Has he had the internet for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I was about to say.
What was the giraffe pick? Good technique, excellent suction.
Ew.
Dude, so far half of this movie has just been two people texting in bed. Oh, but yours are not yours. Yours are yours. You know? Oh, is he,
What's he from?
Grand Budapest Hotel? No, you're not gonna know that movie.
Maybe.
I don't think that's him.
Wait.
But that's like, dude, that's
Wait.
Sierra's brother.
When did this come out?
2 years ago? Oh, 2018. 3 years ago. Holy shit, 2018 was 3 years ago.
I don't know who he is.
Why did you think you did?
I don't know. He looked very familiar.
I think it's the dude from Spider-Man. The Flash.
That's what I thought.
And he was in Grand Budapest, but it's not him. Although he has a dope story. He got the job of
Flash.
No, Grand Budapest. That was like his first big role. As he flew to like Paris to meet with Wes Anderson, who was directing it, to talk about the movie, he lost his virginity on the plane over. So he flies over, like first class seating, meets a girl, loses his virginity in the Mile High Club on the plane, and then lands and books a Wes Anderson movie. That in and of itself, that's the first chapter of his book. You're welcome.
Did you tell her all your dirty secrets? Like how you're a raging loser with Virgins for Friends?
It was good.
See, that's the thing, though. I think I'm just deaf. I keep missing half of the things they say. I'm just so it's not registering.
Who? Grandpa, it's a movie. What?
Who's talking to me?
It's just been the same shit, like school, bedroom, texting, school talking with the friends about the bedroom texting.
What do you think normal life is like?
No, I know, but like this is a movie. It's gotta be more interesting than this.
Well, yeah.
We're in the debate, so typically like page 12 to page 25, the characters are in the debate about like whether or not they're about to move forward with what the plot is supposed to be. I'm also not invested in this plot at all. It's also never the play.
Daily grind pick.
Especially if it's like not asked for. If you kind of like drop in conversation you at the gym and she was like, ooh, Pixar didn't happen, you can send it. But don't just be like, what up?
She's at dinner and she goes, hey,
Oh, he put his head in it too. Rookie move. No, dude, you can't. Don't backtrack. If you're gonna do it, you gotta commit.
I was about
you
to
don't
say,
wanna be that
like,
guy
you
who does it
you
and
threw
then...
caution to the wind there, man. You have made your bed.
Yeah, you don't just be like, aha, jokes.
Just kidding. That's not my real body. And tusks, apparently.
Yeah. That's also like, could you imagine sending that and getting that in reverse? It would throw my head through a loop. Just like,
what does this mean?
I just need something else to happen besides a text message. We're sending, like, this is turning into National Geographic. What is going on?
Look, we're both funny.
Neither of you are funny. I didn't want to scare you off. I know who you are. Oh, shit. This is what we call a misdirect. That's a you move.
Theoretically, I can still make this work until the big game when East plays West.
Just enough sport to be a sport movie, right? Like, East plays West, shit's going down. It's superficial.
Oh, that's not real. Just long enough until East plays West.
In the big game, because there's always one big game.
Every big game.
Every year.
What big game?
Dude, the big one, though. You know how a lot of them are little? This one's not like that.
Oh, I suppose.
Think I'm crazy?
I agree.
I mean, you need friends like him.
In screenwriting, we call him a foil. So he's supposed to, like, balance out her personality, so he'll be overly rational and logical and very level-headed because she's being a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Don't we all need a foil, though?
We do, but we don't all get one because life is not like a movie, despite what SoundCloud rappers would have you believe.
They're my words.
See? I was right. Exactly. So she thinks that the whole idea that they're trying to get across, or the message of this film, is that it's about what matters on the inside, but they're laying right behind catfishing.
Now, doesn't that seem like some type of cosmic sign?
No, it sounds like a bitch gave the wrong number to a guy who she just didn't want to talk to.
Oh yeah, Metaface looks like a very hot ass date.
I didn't understand that. What did he say?
Metaphase is a very hot ass date. What are the 5 steps? There's like telophase, metaphase, anaphase. This is for mitosis, right?
Yeah. I failed chemistry.
Biology, you dumbass.
Failed that too.
You remember those? The Bump It? Those infomercials that they had?
No. Oh yeah, with like the thing. It was like the fake thing.
It was like a
that
little
they put in the
thing
top
that
of their
you put
head.
in your head.
Yeah.
Or in your head.
Just on
under
it.
your hair.
Those were like those like 4 a.m. infomercials with the blue screens as like their outro every
and then
time.
And then you'd wake up and you just look up at the screen. It was like George Lopez playing, and you're just sort of so confused and tired. And it's like a summer night. And you just don't know what's going on.
Should have been in bed hours ago.
Just your. Benny.
This dude wants to be David Dobrik so bad.
See, I know that face. That's the one that give me creep. Don't do it.
Man knows.
He's the best character.
Yeah, this man knows. He just knows what's going on.
She's about to hit him
She's
over the head with a
She's about to
brick.
beat them with a brick. She's about to beat her up with a brick.
I get that this is like the bathroom pass, but we already saw you asking for permission. We don't need that. All that does right now is it makes you seem like you're about to hit her over the head with a brick because she was talking reckless the other day.
How far into this movie are we?
We are not very far. This is an issue I'm having a lot, dude. Every time I get to like the 30-minute mark, I end up checking. I'm like, how much is there left? Look at this time window we got.
Oh no. This is not fun.
I think we can help each other.
If you think I'm gonna host a pity party for a reject like you, then you've added crazy pills to your hormone pills when you really need diet pills.
Says
Did
the
she
one.
key your car? Like, why are you so angry?
Are you done?
Unfazed.
Yeah, I fucking love this. I'm gonna tell you right now, as cringy as this movie is.
You got respect for the Ginge?
Oh wait, what's her name? Oh, Sierra. She's dope. She
stands up for
she
herself.
stands up for herself. She's kind of badass.
gotta
Like I
respect
kind of
that.
enjoy it.
20,000 followers, following 0.
Why do you have the app?
Yeah, I was following 0.
You're following 0 people and
It's
you have
just-
20,000 followers?
it's-
Why would you even have the app? Just the validation? She's not cool. I don't get why. She's clearly...
This isn't painting a very good picture of a bully.
No.
Text me your address. You evidently already have my number.
She owns her. She owns her. She is living rent free in her head.
She
Look
thought
how
she
beat
had-
up she is about this. She's like, fuck,
got the
dude.
low
Just
angle.
got roasted.
Oh, this is in LA. Okay, you cannot really falter for that. Property in LA is astronomical.
What's wrong with her house?
It doesn't look great.
I'm trying to be the logical one. It's like you said, property value is probably insane.
That's what I'm saying. Is like she's like being judgy about her place. It's like this is LA. Clearly,
All right.
It just there's palm trees and crap everywhere.
Now I'm confused. What's her name? Is Sierra the bully or is the other girl the bully?
What we're about to see is a home life that humanizes her and makes her very likable because apparently she's got a lot of drama at home. Because her home life, her mom and dad love her. We've seen that already.
Thank God, because your father would die if he didn't already die in that plane crash. Okay.
Oh, what the Okay, we got about 100 miles an hour information coming up.
Mom came in guns a-blazing.
We're not even at 30 minutes.
So much to process.
And then the different branches of arithmetic: ambition, distraction, uglification, and derision.
I didn't internalize a single word of what he just said.
What did he just call me?
Plagiarizing and disguising the same old
Doggy!
So, Play-Doh,
The butt sex guy.
no.
That's his legacy.
Oh, you're not kidding. No. I thought we'd already covered
Can you
it.
stop doing that, Brody?
Never has there
She-
been a more
wait, where is
effective
she?
commercial for not having kids.
It's pointless. I mean, they're right. I'm Veronica.
Oh, were they saying Moronica?
They were calling her a moron. Also, why are we not just working in this room? This is substantially more quiet.
You think of some seriously mean crap. You gotta have something going on upstairs to think of those insults.
Didn't you correct her on her insult being flawed in the bathroom earlier?
She's making a point. She's for the boys. Or for the girls. She's taking pictures to continue the
Yeah.
facade, even though that's only going to confuse, infuriate, and...
It's not a great end, but
Yeah.
at least she's like riding with her homies. Even though they're not friends, but
I was about to say...
they're maybe
define
becoming
homies.
friends. We don't
I
know.
guess so.
Be normal. Or you can just die alone.
And there's...
And they're back.
Bonsoir!
Bonsoir. What? Soft light through yonder window.
Ah!
You got any dark secrets I should know about?
Why is the music louder than them? I
Yeah.
can't hear anything. I don't know what's going
They
on.
didn't level it out very well.
I don't really consider myself a jock.
This is what my dad wants for me, but secretly, I just want to dance.
I love football because every game is like a story. For a few hours, there are villains and there are heroes. Every pass is a triumph. Every tackle is...
No, I mean, yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't.
I'm so bored.
God, this is grueling. I didn't realize like how tough this was. I thought there was gonna be a point where Joe just pinpointed all of the bad parts of the movie, and I would get to watch those and just like select where I got to make commentary on. This
No, man.
fucking sucks.
I think we might have to take a break for some pizza in a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you'll see me after this point. I am potentially not returning. I'd much rather watch anything else.
So 2 weeks ago, from the time this went up, I literally didn't get to the 20-minute mark of the movie, so we're already doing better. I want to keep going. I feel like there's more to be gleaned from this.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. Now I'm turning into a grumpy child. I don't want to do this anymore. I require sustenance. Nothing is developing in the right way that makes me think that this is worth continuing to watch. You know your people are going to want to see you watch the end of this, right? I have no obligation to watch the rest of this.
Yeah. Ben was fired. I'm gonna finish it. This is like a week later that I'm filming this, by the way. We might do a little bit of a Q&A next week. A little bit of a discussion, a little bit of a back and forth. Open a dialogue, you know, between the creator and the consumer. So if you have something that you're dying to ask me, then you can go ahead and pose said question on my twits. Be linked below. I'd also like to say, wow, at the time that I'm recording this, I'm at 4,000 subscribers. That's Looney Tunes. Did not expect that, to be honest. Didn't foresee the potential growth of this channel in that amount of time. I am both humbled and a bumblebee. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, and you know, if you think there's a bad movie out there that I haven't seen yet that you'd like me to see, be sure to leave a comment and it might get picked.
Well, you wearing a lot less crap on your face. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Are they friends?
I gotta talk to Coach about trying out for track. I'm trying out for the boys team.
Why?
I need to be like Susan B. Anthony, standing up for women's rights and going against the grain.
Don't know how cool that was. Draw that comparison. You're trying out for the boys track team. Let's maybe dial back a little bit.
The thing that does differentiate a college resume is schizophrenia.
I'm sorry? So I guess anyone can just apply for the boys team, including 40-year-olds, apparently. That dude is not in high school. If you're just looking for an extracurricular to put on your college resume, just join the girls team. Yeah, you're last in the state, but they'll still show that you, like, participated in something. This feels like unnecessarily taxing. Oh man, and I got hurdles. This is a weird scene to include, just them sucking at running for the sake of getting into college. Oh, she's gonna be sick. Oh no!
Misha is like a sexy German vampire. He whines a lot and he thinks everything's pointless.
I don't agree with this extension. I don't agree with existentialism. We're gonna get philosophical. Things only have as much meaning as you give them. So if you give nothing meaning, of course your life is gonna be empty. Find something that means something to you. It makes for a better experience. That being said, I am known to have fallen into that way of thinking every now and then. But I'm making a real effort to find something.
Oh my god.
There's just no way at the end of this he goes, wait, you were actually you the whole time and I wasn't talking to her? No, yeah, I'm totally still gonna date you, seeing as how our relationship started with a foundation of trust. If that's like what happens, there's no consequences to the actions, is what this movie's trying to suggest.
Chill.
Chill! Chill!
Hey. Sorry about that.
There was too big of a gap between the hey and the sorry about that anyways. Like if they're trying to do like the lag thing, they still didn't time it out right. Because she went, hey, sorry about that. And she mouthed it, hey, sorry about that.
You are even more beautiful than I remember.
If you're like just starting talking to someone and you say that to them, that is likely gonna freak them out. People don't talk to each other like that. Which is like fine if you're wanting to make like a stylized piece. If the film looks as though it's kind of collectively existing in this world that, yeah, is similar to the actual reality, stylized in a way that the whole thing feels tonally like that line would make sense. Yes, you can make movies where you have characters that talk like this, but when you're trying to make it seem like the real world and then you have characters say things like this, it just feels jarring to me. Okay, so in the pursuit of a relationship, she actually makes a real relationship, but it's not like a romantic relationship, it's a friendship.
I don't get a picture of Dorian Gray. Why does everyone like him when he does such bitchy things?
I've read that, the picture of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde just likes commentating on, I would do the same thing. I recognize the hypocrisy in what I was about to say there, so I've decided against it. Oh, the football.
I had a question that I wanted to ask you.
Homecoming?
Would you want to go on a date with me?
Oh.
Yeah.
What is your plan here?
I'm in deep shit.
Yeah, you were a little slow to realize that. That's what the cut to the turtle was.
We're going on a date.
No, you're not.
I still gotta leave by 5 because I gotta teach old people how to work computers.
Oh, that's a special kind of hell. Tech support for old people? Yikes.
That's your pretty boy?
We gotta go.
There's no need to stress. He has no idea what you look like. There's no part of him that if you speak to him right now, he's gonna go, that voice is so familiar. Even if he thinks that, he's not gonna jump to the fact that he was talking to you instead of that other girl.
Are you a catfish or catfish?
If these people don't get into college, that'll be the biggest surprise of the whole movie. They were doing track and field, they're now recycling. You put that on your resume, you're good.
Your name is Shit Pizza? Ty, come here.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is awkward. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave out of this. Cause this is awkward. Oh god, I can't watch this.
Well, you need to tell him the truth, though.
Okay.
Took her to the midpoint of the movie to realize that maybe lying is a bad idea. What's happening? Oh, they're going on a date.
It's funny, your voice sounds skinny again.
Skinny.
No.
Nobody in the history of movie theaters has ever turned around to look at the person behind them. That's insane.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up? Stupid question.
Dude, yeah, this is so weird. At least, like, on her part, this friend's part, she should at least be going, that's a good question. And, like, stalling to buy Sierra time to think of a response. He asked that question, and then a good 45 seconds passed with her not saying anything. He's like, I just got straight up ignored right now. That's all that's going through his head. Also, put your phone on silent. He can hear it vibrating. He knows you're texting someone.
You should be a singer.
Fucking, of course she wants to be a singer. They're gonna kiss.
Oh my god!
A good script, it deals in actions and reactions, actions and consequences. So every time a character makes a decision, it affects the next chain in the linked events of the actual script. So if you change one chain, all the chains afterwards change. If you recognize that and you can execute that well, then you have a really good script. But what they're about to do here is, I don't know if they're going to be bold enough to have her be found out underneath the car. Sierra obviously doesn't want the two of these people to kiss because she likes the boy. She's in a position right now where if he were to discover her underneath the car, she's either going to have to explain everything or just be like immediately perceived as someone super strange who hides underneath cars and like stalks on dates. Knowing that those are the stakes of the scene, her then grabbing that ankle that drastically, a good script would go, what? That just happened. So he now should look underneath the car and discover her. If she had just let him kiss the cheerleader, yeah, she would have had to suffer through the fact that they kissed, but she wouldn't have been discovered underneath the car. So there's like rewards and drawbacks to everything. But what they're gonna do now is they're gonna make there be no drawbacks. So she basically wins because she prevents them from getting a kiss and then also doesn't get found out underneath the car. And that's the kind of thing that as a screenwriter really bothers me, because it's like there's no consequence to anything.
You do close your eyes and keep them closed.
My eyes are gonna
What?
stay closed.
Sorry.
This is so fucked. He doesn't know who you are, so this music is not fitting.
Veronica, I just want to see you.
You see me now.
I'm not rooting for you. I'm not on your side.
It was incredible. The kind of kiss you read about in books but never believe could actually happen.
Come on, man. Hit her with some logic here. Hit her with some reasoning. Hit her with the truth, which she should have done with him, like she said she was gonna do, instead of going down this tangent.
You want to hang out later and go over our debate platform?
I respect that. He's made his opinion known. Didn't even bother rehashing it again. I like that.
If you want to commit social suicide, fine.
Dude, even the guys at the party are like partying with her. They're just like, yeah, come drink beer with us. How is that social suicide?
Come on.
Come on, look at my hair. What the fuck, dude? I bet the room's spinning right now. She's just like, oh god, I drank so much.
Like, really like me, like not for my stupid looks or because I'm deaf.
She said the death thing.
Do you know what kind of kids go to a party and get drunk? Kids with low self-esteem.
Well, she hid under a car.
You're grounded.
Honey, we talked
Dad!
about this. No,
Jules, you talked about it. You talked about it. Sure, it was some motto that spelled out free to fly, but this is my house, too.
Oh, yikes, this is coming out of nowhere. The parents are having marital issues. Bet money right now she hasn't done the homework.
Literary greatness. Sierra Burgess.
You haven't done it.
What do you mean you forgot?
And if he doesn't like you for you, then screw him anyway.
The hypocrisy of that. Are you kidding me? If he doesn't like you for you, then screw him anyways. You are... Oh, the audacity to say that after the last hour and 15 minutes that I've had to sit through. How... practice what you preach.
He's one of the good ones. He's hot.
You deserve that. You set them up. He already thinks he's talking to her, and she just got dumped. The script's playing into some consequences, I see.
I like you.
This actor's playing a better character than he has played in his last few movies. Like, in terms of just being likable. Some of his projects, man. So is that our all is lost moment? Hour 15? No, hour 15 was her realizing that the cheerleader might like him too. So, okay, so I talk a lot about the catalyst in my commentaries. I don't really address some of the other plot points. So about 75 minutes into most scripts, there is a moment where it's usually considered the false defeat or the false victory. The protagonist either has a moment where it seems like it's gonna go her way, and if like it's a false victory, then by the end of the movie, she really fails. Usually. If it doesn't seem like it's gonna go her way, it's called the false defeat. And for this movie, it was the cheerleader saying that she might, or like suggesting that she might like the, what's his name? Football player, whatever. So now what we can tell from that is, for one thing, that they're likely gonna end up together at the end of the movie, the footballer and Sierra Burgess. So 75 minutes into script, look out for it in movies that you watch yourself. You'll get to a point where you realize, like, this feels like she might be losing this here, or she might be winning here, but we're still too early into the movie for it to be over.
You're stupid.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean. This is not on her. You don't even know. So wait, does he play for a different school than the one that they go to? I guess he does. Oh, yeah, because otherwise if he went to the same school, then he would know about Sierra. You gonna punch her? You're just gonna walk up and punch her? This is an ominous walk up. Why do we keep cutting to this guy? He's the extra in the background of the class. Oh, no. What did you post? She is an awful person. You gonna put it up on the school banner? I'm trying not to quit movies, but it's really hard. No. You don't get pity now. Where was his defense?
She's been pretending to be me, and I've been pretending to be her, and she's been catfishing you this entire time.
Just stay the hell away from me.
You think I'm mean? You should check the mirror, because your looks are the least ugly thing about you.
Yes.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be a teenage girl and to look like this?
You like didn't help yourself though. Why'd you join the band? The band is like infamously uncool in the stereotypes of high school. You could have like, I don't know, tried to make yourself a little cooler as opposed to just leaning into like the archetype of uncool. That doesn't help. If you like music, make cool music. If you're really that worried about it being cool. You got the piano there, get on some synths. Start making bedroom pop. That shit's popping, yeah. Are you gonna do that? Oh, because she wants to be a singer. Oh, so she lost her friends.
I asked for a poem. You turned in a song.
No.
But your own thing was all so late.
You don't need an A. How are you gonna fix this in one scene? Let's hear it. You're just gonna apologize to everyone and it's gonna be okay? I wrote a song, so you have to forgive me. Don't get together. They can't get together. He can't give her a chance after this. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Come on. It's for the best. Good. I give her props for doing that.
So far, you're pretty good at finding your own way.
Disagree.
Ironically, home is not where you're supposed to spend homecoming.
Damn it, I can't believe I laughed at that. If he has a boombox, I might not finish this movie.
I talked to Veronica.
Oh, come on, man. No. They didn't even bother including the scene where we see Veronica convince him to take her back. Do you know why? Because it is impossible to write that scene. Oh, good for that guy. He got himself a date. Respect. I thought he was gay. Yeah, I can see why people wanted me to watch that.